Hello.
We're here.
Hello.
We just finished Rise of Skywalker.
Yes, we did.
So now it's time to rank these 11 films that we've done in this saga. It's been a long journey.
Been very long.
Too long, some might say.
I would say. Should have done them all in a week.
Wow, no.
Just full on marathon them.
I wouldn't have minded maybe 2 a month. How about that? Don't need to blow them all out in one go. Okay, we got 11 films to get through here.
11.
We're going to start at the pitiful bottom, worst of the worst, the junk of the junk.
Yep.
So we're going to kick it off
Junk.
with number 11.
A movie that looks like junk.
Oh, you going first, are you?
No, you go first.
No, you always go first, go.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Yeah.
My worst. A film that feels less like a Star Wars film than any of the others on this list for me. It is Solo, a Star Wars story.
Ooh, okay, that's a fine choice because it is also my number 11.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I wonder how similar our lists will be.
Yeah, it's usually the case.
This movie is just a slog. It's a slog from start to finish. It's brown. It's
brown.
It's so brown. Like, I know he's, a rough Indiana Jones type, but seriously, it doesn't need to be that brown.
Wasn't too much good with the movie overall. Maybe what was the best part? The Darth Maul appearance at the end.
See, even that, like, first time I saw it, that was like, oh my god. But it just didn't have the same impact again. Because like, the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, maybe they're going to do more, bring Darth Maul back for some... Nah, means nothing.
I mean, they were probably planning to do a Solo sequel, but it bombed. So they didn't do it.
Yeah, the Maul cameo definitely hits weaker on another visit.
It's true. All right, so it's both our number 11s. So move up to number 10. Dean, what's yours?
A film we very recently watched, Hendo.
Okay.
It is the end of this saga. It is Rise of Skywalker, my second worst.
Okay. Our lists are very similar right now.
Is that yours?
It is my number 10 as well.
I thought you might go with a different route. But yeah, this film's just not, it's not well done. Like some other films we're probably about to talk about. But this film is not fun, okay?
It's a mess.
It's such a mess.
There was no purpose to any of it.
Like, it makes sense only in the way that it makes sense in this universe where anything can happen.
Yeah.
Because they can just say, gee, made sense.
I had a feeling. You had a feeling.
Had a feeling.
Yeah. We didn't even mention that in the review at the end of the movie, but just, we can do this. Why? I have a feeling. It's like, fuck off. Anyway, do you want me to go for a number 9 here, or do we just keep going?
I'll go.
Okay. All right, go on. Oh, you got to look. Yeah.
All right, my number 9, a film that I loved when it came out. I loved it so much. Started collecting, figures and toys of them, which obviously... I've kept going. Shame I don't have them anymore. They were really good. But no, it is the film that brought it all back. Star Wars, Episode 1, A Phantom Menace.
Okay. It's not the right choice.
No. But for me, this is a film that, it's so childish. It's so over the top, aimed at children.
Yeah.
But it has some great moments. Like, whereas in Solo and Rise of Skywalker, there's no like, wow, what a moment.
The
This has
Duel of the Fates was
Come
just...
on.
That's like one of the peak Star Wars moments, honestly. And you're right, Solo and Rise of Skywalker never have anything like that at all.
This is next tier.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Yeah, I completely agree, which is why
good.
it's not next, because
agree.
my number 9, for me, doesn't have that wow moment as well, which is Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. This was kind of a slog to get through. Not kind of. It was a slog to get through. The acting from Hayden Christensen and Natalie Imbruglia. Natalie Portman.
Surprised you were so torn.
Maybe it's not the acting. I think we mentioned it was the script. The dialogue is just... It was like just woeful. It's because of the fact that it's entirely like CG green screen and it hasn't held up from 2002. I think it was the first digital movie made, like entirely digital. It doesn't look good. I felt the CGI Yoda was pretty bad at points. Yeah, it's not a great movie at all. And that's why I put Phantom Menace above Attack of the Clones, purely because of that amazing, outstanding scene that is unreal.
Look, yeah, you said Attack of the Clones doesn't have a scene as good as Duel of the Fates. I get that, and I don't disagree. Hearing you say all this negative stuff about Attack of the Clones, I'm not going to sit here and defend it because I put it one spot higher. They're close. They're very close. But, what did I like about it?
Oh, are you saying Phantom Menace is your next one?
No, Attack of the Clones.
Oh, Attack of the Clones. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, my number 8 is
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. The dialogue sucks. Yep. What's good about it though? Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay, he's also in Phantom Menace.
Yeah, but he's better in Attack of the Clones. There's like purple lightsaber action going on, which is nice. You get Yoda fighting, which is cool. Count Dooku. Come on.
Yeah, okay. There's some Dooku action there.
I think Obi-Wan is definitely better in Attack of the Clones than Phantom Menace.
Well, he's used more. He's not a backup character behind Qui-Gon.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. That's another point for why Attack of the Clones is better
I
than
mean,
Phantom
you're
Menace.
kind of saying that Qui-Gon's nothing, because Qui-Gon's awesome.
They're pretty close. So that is my number 8. What is your number 8?
Yeah, we flip it around because Phantom Menace is my number 8. That being said, these 4 episodes, these 4 movies, they're all bottom tier. Like from here onwards, I would recommend the rest of them. Those 4 I would not.
Yeah, I'd agree with that as well. Okay.
7 for you.
I'm certain this isn't your number 7.
Okay.
My number 7 is a film that, like as we said, please no hate. As we said, we recommend all these movies now. All these movies now are good movies.
Yep.
This is where I put Rogue One.
Okay. I have no problems with that.
Okay. Because some people like froth over Rogue One.
They do froth purely for that Darth Vader scene.
Yeah, that Darth Vader scene.
I mean, which is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But again, not as good on a rewatch after having seen the TV show Obi-Wan, where you see Darth Vader actually, fight a lot.
Yeah, it's like,
in it.
Yeah, we did mention when we were watching it that people haven't seen Darth Vader at this point in so long.
Yeah.
But they're just craving some Vader. Yeah.
It's just like that moment at the movies when I saw it, that was special. I was just like, holy shit. Best scene in a Star Wars movie ever, I remember thinking walking out. It was amazing. But on a rewatch, you look at the whole, it's great that Vader's in there.
Yep.
I love the different feel of this. In the way that Solo was a different feel and was a negative, Rogue One is a different feel and is a positive. It's like a refreshing different feel to it.
Yeah.
It's definitely grittier. It's realer. The actual war scenes going through the water that.
Yeah,
that
was good.
Very strong.
I think my big issue with it was I didn't really connect with any of the new characters.
Yeah, the characters were pretty weak.
Yeah.
Ben Mendelsohn's always fun though.
Yeah, sure.
Mads.
Yeah, Mads is always cool. This is not my number 7. I'm just throwing it out there. This is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so maybe a little Mads bump there for that, I reckon. My number 7, I think it didn't go as good for me on this rewatch. I'm talking about episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I just didn't feel it with this one. Obviously great ending with Vader and Luke and Palpatine, but I feel like there's some stuff in the middle that maybe the Ewok adventure, the quick riding through all the trees and all that stuff. There, not really feeling it. And I think even the start with Jabba, I felt like maybe it gone a bit too long, and there's a couple of things that weren't really explained properly, or they were retconning a couple of things from Empire to sort of fit with the narrative that they wanted. Maybe even a New Hope that they were doing, but I felt like maybe the switching back and forth between the stuff on Endor, not Andor. No, it's Endor.
Oh, really different.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, and what's happening up in the sky and what's happening on the new Death Star maybe just sort of felt a bit clunky to me. Okay. So that's why I put that at number 7.
Fair enough.
But your number 6, sir.
My number 6 is a movie that's pretty divisive. Yeah, my number 6, again, I like these movies, but my number 6 is Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Which is crazy, because when you watched this the first time, you frothed so bad over this one.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big Star Wars fan, right? So it's not like, number 6, gee, it's pretty low. Yeah, so there's some good stuff. I really like Kylo Ren. In this, he's good. I like the dynamic between him and Hux. Hux in this was good. Their dynamic was good. The scene with the red guards in that room.
Yeah.
Don't know all the right words to say, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That scene was amazing. The whole Luke to it all was, I liked it. I love seeing Mark Hamill back. I know we take it so much for granted now that, we get Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford back. But, you got to remember, at the time when this came out, we'd seen Mark Hamill not say a word and just just look. Just not say a word, just look at Rey in the other movie. So it was so exciting to see Mark Hamill back in this film. And yeah, really, really enjoyed this one.
Cool. All right, so was that your 6?
That was my 6.
Okay, my number 6 you have already mentioned. I'm going to put Rogue One here at number 6.
Yep.
For all the reasons we discussed before. Maybe a little Mads boost there from 7 to 6.
Yep, makes sense.
Yep, so back to you for your number 5.
Yep, my number 5, top 5, baby, is one that you've already said.
Oh, okay.
Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
What are we trying to look at? Did you forget the name of it?
All the Returns, the Revengers, the Jedi, the Sith. Return of the Jedi. I don't disagree with your complaints about the Ewoks and the cutting back and forth, but what they cut to, that end scene, the Emperor, you don't get the Emperor really in Empire Strikes Back. This is, the Emperor's so good in this.
Yep.
So much iconic stuff from the Emperor. Darth Vader's, final act, final turn. You got Luke just so innocent, so passionate, just really embodying the purity of the Jedi.
Yep.
I think this was a very, very strong movie.
Awesome. All right, my number 5 is Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Yes, God, we've got Yep.
You got our tiers.
We've got the same top 4 here.
Yes, we do. All right, we're over to you for your number 4. What are we going with here?
Oh, I think we're going to have maybe not. My number 4 is a movie I saw 3 times at cinemas back in the day. It is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Yeah, really, really enjoy this film.
Yep.
Such a standout in that.
I mean, easily the best of the prequels.
That's what I'm saying. Such a standout in that prequel trilogy.
Yep.
They actually went in a more serious tone. I know they dabbled in it with Attack of the Clones.
Well, this is his turn. Yeah, this is the end of this trilogy, and you know you're going to get to see him turn into Darth Vader. So, yeah,
there's so much you do get some clunky dialogue again.
Not as much though.
You're breaking my heart.
I mean, there's nothing in comparison to Episode 2. The fall of the Jedi, the rise of Palpatine here. Yeah, I mean, there's some quality stuff in this movie. Because at that point, all you're going off is the original trilogy, and you're seeing all these characters that you know from that trilogy become who they are.
Yeah, and you get Order 66. So you see the Wookiee planet.
Yeah.
You see Yoda going into exile. You see the Yoda and Emperor fight, which is cool.
Yeah.
Very, very strong stuff.
Yeah, really, really thorough film, which is why it is also my number 4.
Wow. All right.
Number 3.
Number 3.
The Bronze Medal.
Bronze Medal. Speaking of medals, this is where I put Star Wars.
A New Hope.
Just Star Wars.
Okay, are you just going with Star Wars? Okay, cool.
Star Wars.
All right.
Empire Strikes... No. Star Wars A New Hope. I love A New Hope.
Yep.
Probably seen A New Hope more than any other one of these Star
really?
Wars.
Okay.
Really, really like it. I don't... Obviously, so much kudos has got to go to this film for setting it all up. You got Alec Guinness, who's not in this film heaps, but when he's in it, he's so good as Obi-Wan.
I mean, yeah, he drives Luke to where he needs to be. Not physically.
No, literally.
Oh, no, he does actually. Yeah, he does too.
But there's so much, introduced here with the Force. I think it's great. Obviously, it's a film from the 70s. The effects don't hold up as much now, but they're not horrible. You don't watch it.
Oh, no.
They're not.
I mean, the remastered bullshit is.
Yeah, all the CGI crap.
Yeah. But the stuff originally from the 70s, like what we still got in this version, is all fine. And you say, the story...
I mean, this
is the raw story. There's no other stuff that they're filling in here. This is the first story, and everyone else has to build around this.
Yeah.
And what they get in this story, and they, like you said, talk about the Force and the Jedi and the light and the dark.
So good.
It's great. No, really, really great film. Let's see. The Darth Obi-Wan battle was great.
Darth Obi-Wan?
Isn't that what it is? Darth Vader and Obi-Wan?
Yeah. You didn't say Darth Vader and Obi-Wan, but you said Darth Obi-Wan. Yeah. What sort of weird alternate timeline is that, Hendo?
I don't know. Episode 6.5. 6.5? 4.5. Jesus Christ.
All right, that's my number 3. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Yep.
Great start to a sequel trilogy.
It is a sequel trilogy.
I was going to say a overall disappointing sequel trilogy.
No.
I mean, it drops as it goes.
You've got 2 really strong films and one
really
very
strong.
weak.
You got a strong film, a decent film, and a super weak film.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there is the discussion of it's just a carbon copy of A New Hope, which it kind of is. But when when you're starting off a new trilogy here, go with what you know, tweak a couple of things, set up the new characters.
Right. Perfect balance between new stuff and nostalgia.
Yeah, a new Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Oh, so good in this.
So you talk about the good blend of nostalgia, getting Han, Solo, and Chewie back in here. A little bit of Leia.
Han is perfect in this as well. Like seeing him old and being like,
they don't take over.
Force, all that stuff. It's real. Yeah, they're not the stars
they're
of it
backup
at
characters.
All. You still got Rey, Finn, and Poe out there leading the way. Who are good additions to the saga. I just love how new Kylo is.
Yep.
How unhinged he is. He's not, a perfectly formed Sith Lord or anything like that. He's struggling.
The look and feel of this movie is really, really fresh.
Yep.
Compare it to Revenge of the Sith, and then you come in, what is this, 9 years later, and the way this looks, like, geez, I didn't know a Star Wars film could be shot like this, and the way it's presented, I thought was fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the Death Star killer. They do that in every goddamn film. Look at fucking Rise of Skywalker. Every fucking ship had a Star Wars killer or a Star Planet killer, whatever the fuck it is.
Does Empire have another one?
No.
No, but Return of the Jedi
Yeah,
does.
they're building one. No, it's a great film. I really enjoyed it. It's my number 3 Star Wars film.
Very good. It is my number 2 Star Wars film.
Yes, that makes sense. My number 2 is A New Hope.
Yeah.
Obviously. And we did mention it at the end of Empire. Yeah, this movie is much better than A New Hope.
Yeah.
So, number 1, Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
For, the same reasons. It just, everything A New Hope does, Empire does better.
It does.
It opens up the universe. It expands on the characters. It gives them all the great arcs. The whole reveal of the father.
All that stuff. Yeah, it pulls it all in for a more emotional family story.
The relationship between Leia and Han gets explored perfectly. Starts it off, a bit of a tumultuous one, like a bit of.
Ends in the "I love you, I know" sort of flip with him getting put in the carbonite. Like it's good stuff.
Yeah, that whole movie is fantastic. Loved it. Easily. Not easily.
Not easily.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's
Not
easily.
easily.
Well, I mean, we both put it number one. I think as soon as the movie finished, this is clearly better than A New Hope.
I mean, I did consider putting Force Awakens there.
Bullshit. No fucking way.
Same rating.
Wow, that's crazy. That is our Star Wars rankings. We're done with the saga here. Drop in the comments what your ranking of the Star Wars movies are. I'd be curious to see if anyone has Empire not at their number one. That'd be interesting to see. So let us know. Star Wars is done. Like we said with Rise of Skywalker, we got some different ideas coming up, which franchises we want to do. We'll probably be putting some polls out, maybe a couple of bit of discussions with you guys of what you want to see. But until then, we'll see you for the next one.
Bye.